leave anybody. But it's basically we realize when we go back and it's for my own benefit, nothing else. जब बंदा कबूल हो जाता है तब वो कहेगा यार जमा तोड़ के यार क्यों मुझे अभी पकड़ा आपने, पहले से क्यों नहीं पकड़ा था मुझे इतने देर के बाद. Why did you catch me now? Why didn't you catch me earlier gone? But now what happens? The poor man goes to the masjid. Amir Saab, sorry, I can't. This problem, that problem, that problem. Okay, mashallah. A week later, mashallah, a letter comes at home. Opens up the letter. My visa to London, Paris, Germany, Canada, America has been approved. And I have to leave next week. The visa expires and I've got a job for 4 years. ये सुनाया घर के अंदर में, अब क्या होगा? माँ बाप सब माशाल्लाह माशाल्लाह, ओ बेटा वीजा गई, ओ हो, बीबी भी खुश, बच्चे भी सब खुश, अब जाएंगे. कितने 4 साल के लिए जाऊंगा मैं, 4 years I'll be gone. थोड़ा सब खुश खुश सुन के फिर मेरा बेटा बोलेगा बट अम्मी अब्बू मैं चला जाऊंगा, आपका क्या होगा? बेटा बेटा आप फिक्र मत करो, हमारी आप फिक्र मत करो, अभी आप फिक्र मत करो. वो नौजवान बीबी को बताएंगे यार अभी हमारी शादी हुई, बच्चा भी तो सिर्फ 6 महीने का है, मैं 4 साल के लिए चला जाऊंगा. अभी शादी हुई क्या आप? Don't worry about me, don't worry. 4 years, don't worry, I'll look after myself. This small baby 6 months old only, don't worry, I will look after him. नजारा एक हफ्ते के पहले क्या था और एक हफ्ते के बाद क्या हुआ? 1 week before what was it and 1 week later what is it? That was for 4 months, this is for 4 years. Separation for 4 months, it's like a mountain. Separation for 4 years, it's like a dust particle. Why? The love of dunya. Love of dunya. Including myself, my brothers. This is the hakikat. Each one of us can look into our heart, my brothers. What's in our heart? If my heart has to be squeezed now, the thing that's going to come out from there is going to be what? Dunya, 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 dunya. Pound, dollar, kwacha, dunya, dunya. Allah forgive us. This is the reality. The speaker is in the same boat, the listener is in the same boat, my brothers. The reason of talking, listening, coming out is the same thing, my brothers, that how can we try and get this realization, my brothers, before death? Death is inevitable. It's going to knock us. At this very second, wallahi, none of us, including myself, has got that guarantee that I will be able to walk from here till that door. Nothing. This iman that I have got cannot take me out cash for 3 days. Will this iman be able to help me to recite kalima at the time of death? Ask me. This mahol we are seeing, my brothers, it just didn't drop from the heaven. ये बड़ों की कुर्बानी है, हम सोचे बड़ों की कुर्बानी, बड़ों की कुर्बानी को देखे. If we can't fathom the kurbani of the Sahaba, let's look at the current time. Hafiz Bendik Sahib, Hafiz Patel Sahib, all this. Look at their kurbani. The kurbani that was given 50 years back. That is when we are seeing this. 50 years ago, how many masjids were there in the UK? 50 years ago, how many people could walk with a topi, dari, kurta in them? But let's look at what's going on right now. The transformation that's happening to the younger generation that's coming. Let's look at it. Look at the ideology they are thinking. जो हमारे बड़े उलमा फरमाते हैं, क्या फरमाते हैं उलमा? कि ज़हनी इर्तिदाद शुरू हो गया है. और मैं बाहर की नहीं बात कर रहा हूँ. Talking about हम अपने इंडिया पाकिस्तान के हैं. हमारी औलाद और नस्लों के अंदर में ज़हनी इर्तिदाद शुरू हो चुका है. हम इस धोखे में न रहे. Let us not live in a world of deception. Let us not look at this thing and think that, oh, what a beautiful mahol it is. We can see what has happened in the past around. Bosnia, Albania, what type of deen was there? Bukhara, Samarkand, what type of deen was there? Thousands of students. Big, big ulama. What happened? It's very simple, my brothers. You don't need a, high intellect capacity to understand this. It's very simple. Garden ko chhod do thodi der, beautiful garden, $1 million garden. Chhod do isko thodi der. Kya hoga iska? जंगल बन जाएगा. किसी चीज के ऊपर में anything, leave the effort away and look at what's the results for it. Anything. We know it. Don't eat. आप रोजा रखा, इफ्तार के वक्त मत खाओ, कल सहरी में मत खाओ, 3 दिन के बाद देख लो आपका क्या होगा. तो दुनिया का सब चीज जो हमारे सामने, इसका जो है हमें समझ में आता है, the cause and effect of that. और दीन के मामले में kan हम इतने इत्मीनान है और मुतमईन है कि अगर जो बंदा once a week person that is performing Friday to Friday, he is also so much at ease. When you go and try and talk to him, you'll tell him, you know what, I'm better than that person that only eats salah. Look at that. A person you go and talk to him and that's reading maybe 1 time a day, he'll tell you, you know what, I'm better than that brother of mine, that guy only comes here on Jummah time. Our entire mindset has gone anti-clockwise. We need to reboot our mindset. We need to recondition our mind, our thinking. Today we are so-called apparently Muslim outwardly, but wallahi our mind is all trained up with the Western ideologies. So this is where, my brothers, we've got to make an effort on this iman so much that our mind and heart can change direction from where we are, and we look at the direction of how Sahaba Kiram's mind and heart was. The time of Sahaba, they basically their desire was to give their life now and now for the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Like Maulana said it here yesterday also, that we are learning how to live. Sahaba were learning how to die. My 24 hours effort is how do I live? How does my wife live? How does my children live? For what? For dunya. I am thinking about my children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, great-great-grandchildren. I need to build up an empire for my 5th generation. हालांकि मुझे एक पल का भरोसा नहीं है जिंदगी का. Sahaba Kiram, other way around. The Sahaba are saying, one Sahaba is going there to get killed by one of the person that, Kuffar caught him. He is crying. They bring him back. Why are you crying? I told you, leave Islam. He says, la, not for that. Don't be mistaken that I'm scared to die. I'm crying because Allah has given me only one life. I wish I had the lives of amount of hair on my body, that I can give one life. Today, I would wish I've got that 100 lives and I save each one, so maybe I can live the life of Nuh alayhi salam. So this is where, my brothers, the problem is. So बातों से बातें फैलती है, बोल से बोल, असल तो फिक्र होनी चाहिए, my brothers. Talks will only generate talks. The actual thing is, my brothers, to have the real fikr in our heart, to bring us on to amal of deen. That we can start preparing, that I am preparing myself, that I should learn how to die. In the house, I'm supposed to prepare my family members to learn how to die. Again, if we are going to start preparing to learn how to die, then we will not worry about all these dunya luxuries, my brothers. So for this, my brothers, coming in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and that this is all a training ground, that where a person comes, he gets the opportunity to be in the mahal of the masjid, away from all his worldly material, responsibilities. And then with that, he tries to think and ponder. Each one of us has to sit alone, time of tahajjud, time of think, communicate with Allah. Like Maulana said it, we have got to learn to talk to Allah, and we have got to learn to beg to Allah. Wallahi, ask our own self. I have to ask myself, when did I beg to Allah? Ya Allah, mujhe kabul kar. Ya Allah, mujhe kabul kar. Ya Allah, mujhe kabul kar. 1,000 times have I told myself with Allah, I have to argue with Allah. I have to fight with Allah. I have to convince Allah that, Ya Allah, you have to accept me. Because I need Allah. Allah doesn't need me. I need the deen of Allah. The deen of Allah doesn't need me. I need the beautiful sunnat life. The sunnat life doesn't need me. Like Umar Ta'ala, when he became the Khalifa, somebody said, through you Islam, what was his answer? Umar has benefited from Islam. Umar did not even know how to graze the animals. So Umar did not benefit Islam. Islam benefited Umar. Likewise, my talk is not benefiting the deen. The talk has to benefit me. My salah has to benefit me. My roza has got to benefit me. Ulama said the roza, the object of roza is what? Taqwa. I could ask myself, is my level of taqwa increasing? Taqwa is getting the muhabbat and marifat of Allah. That means I have to basically excel it towards the deen and akhirat, and I've got to move backwards from this dunya. But generally when I come out in the Jamaat of in the path of Allah, what is our concept? Went out for 40 days. For 40 days, now after when I come back home, the very first week, away from all amal of the masjid, why? I need to catch up for the 40 days that I've missed out on my dunya. What is it? Even in the path of Allah, our jazba is dunya, dunya, dunya. Ulama said, Khalid bin Walid, if the heart would have been cut open and sin, the only thing that come out from there was Allah, 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 sacrifice of Allah, sacrifice for Allah, sacrifice the deen of Allah. Every vein in their body wanted to sacrifice for the deen of Allah. Today my every vein, every muscle, every thought, every part of my body is just crying for dunya, 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 dunya. And the same dunya I'm going to live, not tomorrow, today. So my brothers, let us make a firm conviction in our heart. First of all, our ulama explained to us that we have to make a proper tawbah to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. हाजी साहब फरमाते थे बार बार के सच्ची पक्की तौबा करो और पूरी उम्मत को तौबा के ऊपर में ले आओ. We have got to acknowledge my fault. Until a person does not acknowledge his fault and his weakness, he won't be able to make a change. I have to believe I am wrong. I have to believe in my heart is only dunya. I have to believe that. I have to acknowledge that. And with that I have got to make tawbah to Allah. Ya Allah, this heart was meant for you, not for dunya. So we make tawbah istighfar to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for that. That is the first thing, inshallah. We all make niyyah, inshallah, we make tawbah, सच्ची पक्की तौबा अल्लाह के सामने. अपने अपने दिल के अंदर में, अल्लाह तो दिल के अंदर में भी सुनता है. दिल के अंदर में क्या है? I am talking right now, you can listen to that, but you do not know what is the thought in my heart. But Allah knows what's in my heart. So let us turn the qibla of this heart towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Make tawbah and let us beg Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Ya Allah, accept me, accept my family, accept my children, accept my progeny to come. In our heart is to make dua to Allah. We cannot force anybody to change. But our duty, responsibility is to beg to Allah and make an effort. And this beautiful mahal, like by Sulaiman and Maulana also explained, we need to make this mahal, we have to maintain, my brothers, this mahal. The mahal of, this good mahal will not just maintain on its own. Sacrifice has to be given. The younger generation has to, all the older people, white beard people, gave a lot of sacrifice for this thing to come. Now it is our responsibility, our duty, that we have to excel in this thing. We have to maintain this so that our generations that are going to come, they will. Otherwise, the fitna of Dajjal is very, very, very severe. Ulama explain us, to save ourselves, our children from Dajjal, our family members. Won't be that easy, my brothers, if we're not going to really take it seriously. Dajjal fitna is not something small. Ulama explain us very, 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 very. Every Nabi was asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to be saved from the fitna of Dajjal. So who are we? I mean, look at Anbiya and Sahaba Kiram. They were scared of this. What are we? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the tawfiq, inshallah ta'ala. What has been heard, what has been spoken, what has been heard, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give me the speaker first. I am more in need than the rest of you. Allah ta'ala give me the tawfiq to change my life also. Bring Allah in my heart, take the love of dunya out of my heart, inshallah ta'ala. And for this, alhamdulillah ta'ala, we have to go in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ramadan also we have to make jamaats out for 10 days. Like from England, we have to cover the entire Europe, my brothers. We are so fortunate here in England with so many bounties of Allah. Wallahi, we're blessed with so many bounties. If you want these bounties to be looked after, wallahi, we have to learn. Number one is that let us not become extravagance into it. फजूल खर्ची से हमें बचना चाहिए, बहुत ज़रूरी है मेरे ब्रदर्स, बहुत देखा देखी से हमें बचना चाहिए, बहुत ज़रूरी है ये चीज़ें इन नेमतों की हिफाजत के लिए, और इस नेमतों को इस्तेमाल करना है अल्लाह के दीन के लिए. इस नेमतों को इस्तेमाल करना है अल्लाह के दीन के लिए. Utilizing these nemats for the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The whole Eastern Europe is thirsty of the deen of Allah. Communists came, so much of destruction happened there. So we have to spend a lot of jamaats, my brother, a lot of jamaats, 10 days, 40 days, whatever the taqaza that are moving around here, we have to try and get ready for that, inshallah ta'ala. So who's ready, inshallah ta'ala, taqazas, inshallah. What's the first 4 months, inshallah. 4 months niyat, inshallah, my brothers. Niyat is to get ourselves, accepted to Allah. Without niyat, every amal, we ask ulama, they'll tell us, har amal ka daro madar jo hai niyat ke upar mein. Niyat hi nahi hai to fir, you ask a person, get married. There is no niyat, where is he going to get married? You come and put all the beautiful women also, there is not going to get married. He doesn't have the niyat of getting married, how is he going to get married? So niyat, inshallah ta'ala. नीयत तो मुफ्त है. अगर नीयत के अंदर में हमारी कंजूसी होगी तो फिर हम कैसे अल्लाह के रास्ते में निकलने का भी वो करेंगे. नीयत में कंजूसी. If you are going to be so stingy in making niyat, then my brothers, how are you going to bring amal? I don't think we should even see one person sitting here without giving intention. Every brother has to wake up and give niyat, inshallah. Unless we say, maybe we try and ask, somebody to come and lift everybody up. People can't, maybe back pain, maybe. But right now, like Maulana explains many times, if right now, just now, maybe one announcement will be made that the first 20 people that will reach the mimbar here, each one will get £1,000. We know what's going to happen. I don't know how many deaths will take place here just now. But for niyat, just to stand in your own place, niyat, free reward, one neki, and that one neki, what we'll get in the akhirat, we don't want it. You see? That's why I said, this heart needs a lot of the mind and the heart needs to be reconditioned, that we can have the desire to run. As ulama explained, Quran, Allah says, fafirru, run towards Allah, run towards Allah. But today we run marathons, for what? For dunya. Let's make niyat, inshallah ta'ala. 40 days, inshallah. What taqaza have we got?
10 days.
40 days, inshallah ta'ala, we have to make jamaats. 10 days, we have to make jamaats. This taqaza only going to get filled by me and you, my brothers, me and you. We don't expect jinnats to come and fulfill these taqazas for us. It's me and you. Who else? One Jamaat, mashallah, Allah kubul kare, inshallah ta'ala. 10 days Masturat Jamaat, 10 days Jamaat in Ashur, in Ramzan also.
3 days next weekend.
3 days next weekend Jamaat, inshallah. As our ulama explains, this month is actually not for sitting. This month is for striving in the path of Allah. In Ramadan, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam strove in the path of Allah with this deen. इस कुरान को लेके, इस दीन को लेके, इस सलाह को लेके, इस रोज़े को लेके हमें दुनिया के अंदर में गली गली घूमना है. इसको लेके हमें घूमना है. आज today, like announcement was made, for charity. Today we make food hampers and take food hampers to different areas. Why? Because we are understanding the hunger of the people of the stomach. Now, are we understanding the hunger of the people of their heart? So like the hampers that we are taking around, mashallah, very good, 100% very good. But much better than that is the hamper of the soul. Who is going to take that hamper of soul to the people? If the food is not reached and if the person has to die, what is the loss? It's only life which is going to live one day. But if the person has to die with the soul empty of Allah, what's going to happen? Do I have the guarantee, do we have the guarantee we are going to die with Allah in our heart? So, इसलिए मेरे भाई निकलने का जो है यही है. इंशाल्लाह कोशिश करें, इंशाल्लाह नियत करें, इंशाल्लाह. Next weekend also, inshallah. If for some reason we are still unable to make our mind, maybe we need to go and make our mashwara with, Minister of Home Affairs, inshallah ta'ala. Let's do that, inshallah. But like I said, Minister of Home Affairs generally won't give permission so easily. We'll have to be a little bit firm and strong with them, inshallah ta'ala. Otherwise, their crocodile tears will always, pull us back, and we won't manage to. So, inshallah, we have to be a bit firm on that. And before we go to them, inshallah ta'ala, let's make dua to Allah. Then let's buy them one chocolate, inshallah, and then go and then put the chocolate in front of them, and then put the takaza, inshallah. They get very soft when they see hadiyas, So we give them hadiyah, inshallah, the hearts will get soft. Then we put the takaza that I have to go for 10 days and 40 days, inshallah. We all make niyyah, inshallah, for that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy. Subhanallah wa bihamdi, subhanaka wa bihamdika, nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun ala al mursalin.